Fast cars, fast service. Visit lebhobbies.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Slot Car News. We are in the headquarters, the world headquarters, for 20 years. Yes, that's right, folks. 20 years of Slot Car News. Done by me, not Slot Car News in general. We are going to start off with a nice little Turbo 5, Renault Turbo 5 from Fly. They've been doing an awful lot of cars recently, getting back up to their old habits of doing multiple cars at a time. This is a particularly good-looking little car. I'm a big fan of black and yellow, and then it's mostly white, but I think it's definitely a cute little car. And they've been doing an awful lot of good stuff recently. A lot of really unique stuff. I mean, they're a little alone as far as the Renault 5 goes. SCX used to do one, but I don't think they've released one in a while. In any case, we also have some news from Shotgun Dave. I think it's news, or maybe it's just a project. Either way, it's pretty cool because, frankly, whatever. He's doing a 3D printed version of his own car here. And as you can see, it's really pretty nice looking. He and the other two amigos have been doing a lot of 3D printed cars. And this one, I assume, is a personal project, although, frankly, I don't see why he would not sell it. It seems to be a pretty well-proportioned car to me. Now he needs to make it green, not grassy green. Well, in any case, cool green. Definitely has the proportions right. I think it has a really nice stance to the car. That's, I think, pretty much the most important thing to me personally. But regardless, it's a really awesome project that he's got going here. He just showed these pictures the other day on his own group on YouTube, or on Facebook rather. And yeah, really, really neat stuff that he's got going here. We have a bit of information, I guess I would say. LEB has, I was talking with them the other day, can't remember exactly which day it was, but frankly it doesn't matter. Talking with them about when they will get the new BMWs that you see here from Racer Sideways. They will be getting them for sure. And, I assume it won't be too much longer. Usually once Sideways show cars in this configuration, like on a base with the printed on the base what car it is, that sort of thing, we do tend to get those cars pretty soon after that. So, yeah, really good looking cars that should be arriving, I would say, in the next probably month or so. A little vague, I know, but hey, this is Slot Cars. And also we got to worry about Chinese New Year, which throws a huge monkey wrench into when cars get released, or new products of any kind get released. By the way, it is the year of the flaming horse as far as Chinese New Year goes. There you go. Gung Hei Fat Choi. Cars that will arrive soon from NSR. We have a pair of 917Ks in Martini livery, the number 8 and the number 9. And in a world of slab-sided 917s that really don't grab the characteristics of the K Porsche 917s very well, these cars are nice, and they're nice and low, which they should be because they are very, very low cars in real life. But also they have this very kind of Rubenesque, voluminous quality to them, and I think they look really particularly good in these liveries. Again, these cars should be showing up really pretty soon. Two more cars that are also showing up, and keep in mind these are going to be available in angle winder and sidewinder, both liveries of these, which is 77 and 78. I see here on my computer. Oh, wait, we didn't turn the light on. Wait. Hey, that's right. These two new Corvette C8Rs will be available again in 4 different configurations and 2 different liveries fairly soon at the NSR dealer of your choice. There are a couple privateer liveries of these cars. There's a really nice blue one, and then there's a black one with kind of yellow like scuff marks all over it that I think are particularly hot. I really hope that NSR do replicate those liveries in cars in their C8Rs, hopefully this year, but you never know. Regardless, they have a really nice body that they've done for the C8R, and I'm pretty happy that they're still cranking these cars out. There's only a few Velocity Yellow cars that can be done, but regardless, definitely cool stuff. Come back right after this, and we will discuss something in our weekly rant. Alrighty, folks. The discussion today, or just a few thoughts today about the new AMSCO American Slot Racing Organization. I think this is an idea long past due. I like the idea of rules that are standardized for competitive racing if people want to do competitive racing. I definitely think it's important to have standardized rules that we can all kind of agree on, that we can that manufacturers can get on board with. There's no reason not to have something like this, that if clubs want to, they can participate in these rules, and it makes racing, in theory, a little more fair across the board for pretty much everybody. I do think it also encourages manufacturers to make more scale models of cars. I don't want to hit this idea too hard, but given the fact that Slot It just released a new kind of back end for the 2 of the hypercars that they make, they talk about it in a video on their YouTube channel. It's with even Slot It kind of changing how they look at their models. I think it's definitely kind of a nod to the fact that, you know, a lot of companies don't make scale models. Slot It have always tried their best to make a scale model of a real car, and they've kind of maybe been hurt by the fact that they have done this, because like I said, you know, some companies will definitely make oversized cars. There's a lot of companies that do. I know most people don't really care about rivet counting, as some folks call it, or for me personally, scale is what matters. I don't like cars that are known to be grossly out of scale or squashed just for the sake of performance, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. If you want to go fast at all cost, you know, great. But for me personally, I do this scale personally because I like the scale models. I don't care about speed at all costs. I frankly never have. I'm not a great driver anyway, so you could argue that it doesn't really matter what I think about the speed at all costs. But it gives the U.S. A little more, I don't know, credibility, I think is probably the wrong word. But it's just, I do hope that AMSCO flourishes and they get manufacturers on board for the rule set that they put forward. Especially in Italy, there's been an awful lot of politicking as far as rules go for racing, and that has seen Slot It come out on the losing end of the rules fight, oftentimes for a variety of reasons, which is kind of too bad. Well, not kind of too bad, it is too bad. So, if we're going in the direction of having national races or regional races under this rule set, I think it's a great thing. I certainly don't think it can hurt, and I'm all for it. There we go. What else? Nothing else, I don't think. I definitely, I got YouTube on, or Facebook on here. It's just giving me a notification. Thank you, Tom Allen, for commenting on my post. I think I can maybe do a live stream this coming weekend. We will have to see. My weekends have been weird because I've been changing my times, the days when I've been working, because it's sort of ramping up as far as the winter sports season, and there's an awful lot to shoot these days. I did want to note, this obviously, as I said at the beginning of the video, is my 20th year doing Slot Car News. It started out as a blog, and I've moved to pretty much just doing this thing on YouTube, because I definitely think it reaches much more people than having a distinct website of your own. And the point in me doing this all along had been just to show the news that had largely been ignored until I started to kind of pull it all together and post it on Slot Car Illustrated. People did post news from time to time, but there really wasn't a concerted effort to do it in one place, which was pretty much, and always has been, the point of what I'm doing here, for sure. So it's been it's shocking to me that it's been 20 years since I started doing this, but it has. So that's pretty neat. I will be doing something, a collaboration with my sponsors, my friends, LEB. I probably will have an exclusive T-shirt for for the 20th anniversary of Slot Car News that will be exclusively sold through them. And I may have other shirts as well, but I might just stick to, I probably will just stick to having one sold directly through them. So look for that. It'll be coming soon. Don't expect to be able to get it tomorrow. Thanks, folks. See you all again real soon.